Hello, Bat Schools and Cryptids. Ian here for another episode of Obscura Undead. This week I'll be bringing you some music video reactions to maybe give you some new music to listen to that you may not have discovered before, and maybe some fun music videos to check out here on YouTube. So this week I'm going to tackle, or this episode I'm going to tackle, a music video by the band Obsidian. They are based out of South Florida. Specifically, they like to claim out of Wilton Manors. So Obsidian, they are a four-piece band. They have a drummer, Chuck Loose, bass is Dentagon, on Razzle Dazzle keyboards is Kathy Diaz, and then their lead singer and guitarist is the one and only Missy Mortis. Obsidian can be described as a goth rock, death rock, post-punk band. They infuse a lot of hype into their shows. They have really good stage energy. I know I sound like I'm trying to sell you on the band, and that's probably because, full disclosure, Obsidian, they are friends with all of us here at Obscura Undead. They have come through Tampa many times. We've gone down there to check out their shows, and the night that they run called the Witching Hour, their goth night where they bring in some bands and have DJs. And so that's just a little up front there, so it doesn't seem like we're playing favorites, but we're not being like fully upfront about it. So anyways, this video is called Vultures. I have watched bits and pieces of it. It is directed by Jamie Lopez. Obsidian, again, full disclosure, they really asked for us to take a good look at it. You know, because we know them, I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it just because why the hell not? Just like everything, we're all entitled to change our minds, and I want to see what this full video hype is about, how I feel about it, and I will give you my impressions, and you can go check it out on your own if you want. So, this video starts out with content warning. The following video contains scenes of self-harm and suicide. Viewer discretion advised. So, that's good to know. So, let's see what we've got here. This is Obsidian with Vultures, and this came out October of last year, right before Halloween. So that's Missy. Alright, I'm going to pause it right now. So, I gotta say, like, the opening sets the stage right away. You know, you've got the full band there, and I do really like this outdoor setting right at sunset, it looks like. Which is no small feat here in Florida to do that, to play outdoors, even if you're not really playing because you're doing a video. It's hot, no matter what time of year it is. They are dressed up. You can even see Dent, their bassist, in the background, wearing a t-shirt because it's so warm. So I give them a lot of kudos just for that aspect alone. I like the color visuals that they use in the beginning because Missy is a purple fan. Missy is a fan of Prince, and you'll find purple and pink in a lot of their favorite things. So thought that was kind of cool. Nice touch, at least with the colors. Right away they dug into the drug use. So here we go back into the video. Okay, so now I have a question here. So we see Missy in the bathtub. They just took their pills, and it seems like, you know, they're just ready to end it. And I just wonder, like, who's this person dunking them into the tub? Hopefully the video explains that, because I don't know if that's supposed to symbolize death. But it just seemed kind of weird, like this random hand jumping in and dunking him in. Okay, pausing on one more time here because so I really like the usage of the ambulance. We're not sure how Missy got from like in the bathtub with somebody mysteriously pushing them down to being in the ambulance. That was a nice touch, you know, knowing bands are on a budget that they got that for use. Um, Mad props for walking through the Florida grass and nothing but a pair of socks. If you aren't familiar with Florida terrain, if you go out in the grass, we have this thing called sand spurs. They're like little tiny balls that grow on plants, but they have like these little spikes that stick out, these little sharp points, and they are everywhere. So I can only imagine what Missy must have walked through for that scene. Okay. Ah, I got questions. Okay, now I've got questions. So, yet again, the black gloved, latex rubber gloved hand pops into the video. I'm confused by that, and this random face of a guy wearing like a bondage gimp mask, latex mask, pops in there. I have no idea what this has to do with the video. I thought it was an interesting take of like, you know, Missy is digging their own grave, but then laying in the grave and filling it in themselves, and I get that symbolism completely of like basically it's their own suicide. I get that part. The end shot here, I don't know if they used a drone to get this sky footage view of them, and I have a question like directorially why that wasn't used throughout the entire video. It's a good song if that's your speed. They're a fun band, and I like the video overall. I don't have any issues with it. Just a few questions like, what, why is there a gimp mask suddenly in the video? But it's no weirder than other videos I've seen out there. So I think overall I would give them, you know, like a thumbs up on the video. Mainly because of the band itself. I kind of wish that the other members had more to do in the video aside from play. I would have been nice, you know, like I realize Missy's the front person for the band, but it would have been cool to see other members involved in it somehow, some way. I know they're on a budget, and so that probably constricts that because, and I say that because each member has like a great personality and a great stage presence. So, anyways, that's this video. Thank you for checking it out. Link below to subscribe and for their Bandcamp and to get notifications and all that stuff for Obscure Undead. Again, I'm Ian, and as I'm always opt to say and want to say in my closing, please keep it spooky, be good to each other, and check us out for the next episode.